honest. Y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all ain't even.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh wow! Ladies and gentlemen,
Yo, what up?
What up,
ladies.
man?
what's up
Oh
with
my
it?
God! Okay. I'm excited. I don't mean to fangirl. I'm just don't fan. No, I'm just playing. Oh my God! It's Aries. Okay. First of all, thank you for blessing us with your presence. Okay, and Ish, did you get what I sent you?
Nuh-uh.
Uh, okay, get it and let me know when you got it,
How y'all doing, man?
man.
Good. How are you doing,
Hey,
man? Thank you for popping in and joining, man. I appreciate it, man.
All
It's
love.
awesome. It's
Who's the rest of the squad?
okay. So Aries, I'm your man, Stefan, aka Sticky Tree Bird, and then below me you got Clary. Go ahead, man.
Yo, Aries, I'm Clary OG, man. I'm out of Fort Worth, Texas, man, and I got on with Sneaky, and he brought me on to do a podcast with him, and that's how we're rolling now, man. And he talked about you a lot. I said,
Oh,
oh shit.
And
So
I love your work on Sons of Anarchy, brother.
hey, don't tell nobody, man. Don't tell
Hey
nobody
man,
that
I love
shit.
it. I love it. You look like one of the citizens of Asgard.
and next we got that's our producer right there, Ish, aka
What's
Espeduto
up with it?
19.
Yo,
What's up with it?
is your name really Ish?
Ismael.
That's my brother's name, Ishmael.
Oh,
Okay.
for
Right
real?
on,
That's
right
what's
on,
up.
right
That's
on.
what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. A
cool.
lot of
So
people can't say my name, so I just say Ish. It's
Yeah,
just so
yeah,
much
yeah.
easier.
I dig it.
so Ish, please tell me you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, can you play it? Or can you
Give me a
spin
minute.
that
Give me a
Ish?
minute.
Okay,
Hold
all
up
right,
one
all right,
minute.
all right, we're gonna do it.
Man, he's putting me
First
on
off,
the.
we got a small gift for you. Um and just to show appreciation, and I'm waiting, we're just gonna try and get set up here. I'm gonna and running the podcast. First off, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna quote unquote be on your dick for a second. You inspired this, so I want to say that first and foremost. You and I listen to your podcast, Spears and Steinberg. You got to check him out, guys. He's on Spotify. I listen to you when I go to work. I listen to you when I come home, and I'm gonna be real. I followed you since. I mean, I've been a huge fan since Def Jam. Okay, and I felt I knew you. I mean, you're the reason why I saw Jerry Maguire. I'm gonna be real. Okay, uh, and to be honest, you had me at Elmer Fudd. Okay, when I saw that Def Jam. But so I felt like I knew you, but the more I listened to you and Andy, I got to know you more. And and in a way, because us black people, we don't get down like that. We don't tell our emotions. We don't speak real. But because of what you do, I'm like, you know what? I could do that. I can share myself. If actually we're on Spotify too, and actually I hope you look us up. Our podcast is Truce. That's Ruce, and I did our commercial, and you guys kind of that whole thing is like it's an inspiration of what you guys have done. So I hope I don't get sued for copyright because I got a music on there that I didn't get permission for. But yeah, thank you. And I'm actually stalling one too because Ish, you ready?
Did we lose him?
No,
No,
he's
we
still
didn't.
here. He's still here.
He's there, man.
Can you give me a thumbs up?
Can I? Hey, is
Almost
he
ready.
here? Oh, okay.
Okay,
Hey,
Almost
okay.
ready.
hey, can I get something out the way, man? Because I gotta ask.
Go ahead.
I gotta ask Aries something, man. Because so look, we're the same age. I'm 45. I'm 45 years old. My first big celebrity crush, was Lisa Bonet. Now tell me, you worked with her, right?
No, I didn't. when I did Different World, she was long gone.
Oh,
So,
was she?
Yeah, she was on, I think, the first 2 years. And by the time I had jumped and done my couple of episodes, the show had completely changed dramatically.
Yeah, it did. I remember.
Yeah.
I tried to look back. Yeah. But
Yeah,
man,
Sinbad
I'm telling
wasn't
you,
on there no more, and
right.
I forget some of the other Dawn. Forget her name, Dawn something. But
We
yeah,
Gucci.
the show had completely changed by then.
Wow, man, I think that was like in the mid to late 90s or something like that.
Yeah.
That was my first crush. Okay, I'm sorry, I said ask it out the way, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: if Lisa Bonet was your crush, and if you were really a fan of hers like that, I know you saw Angel Heart.
I remember Angel Heart, but I never if you know me, Harry's like these guys I box too, so I've been beat around the head a few times, man.
But if you're a fan, you remember Angel Heart.
No, I'm a fan of her body.
Like I said, if you you know Angel Heart.
Hold on, Aries. Hold on.
Angel Heart was the movie that basically
got
her band kicked off of Cosby Show.
Was that the one like a tree?
I didn't know that.
Was that the one with like a tree?
No, that's the movie she did with Mickey Rourke. And the sex scene was so graphic because they fucked in blood.
Yes.
That's essentially what got her kicked off of Cosby.
I didn't know that was the name of the movie. My brother rented that. And I walked in the end. I'm like, and my dad was like, "You better take your ass back in that room, boy." And I was like, and I'm like, "What the hell? Take your ass." Oh, first off, Aries. Okay, I hear we're good to go, but I need to ask you one question too. How many Yankees hats do you have?
Oh hell nah.
A shitload. At some point, I don't know why I'm not sponsored by them.
Right?
I go through Yankees hats like athletes go through condoms, nigga. Oh. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so before we play this video, go Red Sox.
Show some all-star welcome.
You know what? I'm not a baseball dude.
Spears, let him hear.
Hey, Jack, man. Y'all having a pajama party?
Not really, Eddie, no.
Really? Because it sounded like y'all was having a pajama party. And you know Eddie Murphy liked the pajama party all the time.
Yo, it's your boy Jay-Z. Time for a brand new game called Sound Like a Celebrity, where we put sports stories up against celebrity impersonations.
Fair enough. Take it away. Let's hear it.
You know, when I'm on the show with Kenneth, Erna, I said, let me tell you something. First of all, the thing is, Shaquille O'Neal and the defense, they got nothing.
Black kids don't know shit about timeout. We know about getting knocked the fuck out. That's it.
I want to see R. Kelly.
R. Kelly's not seeing anybody.
But I'm selling Girl Scout cookies.
No.
Yo, let the kid in, man.
See, me, the person that I am, you know what I'm saying? I need help, ma.
Yo, son, relax. First off, I'm gonna put you up on that.
If you having girl problems, I'll go bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Shaboy, nigga.
Yes. Yes.
I like that.
Yes. Yeah, man. And I got to tell you, I need you to quit being so active and famous because I had an hour clip and I had to cut it down to 2 minutes of your stuff. Do you know how hard that was? I'm not trying to look for any clout. I'm just saying, damn, man. I mean, but I made it. I made it work. We made it work. We made it work as a team.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Oh man. Okay. So I got a couple spitfires for you. All right.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, I want to ask you a question. Hold on a second, honey. Come here. I want to introduce you to my daughter real quick. Look, honey, that's Aries Spears right there. Look.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
That's my oldest, Sierra. I'm married to a white woman, so
I'm
I'm half Greek myself, so she's not.
All good, brother.
She's a mutt. Okay. But look at her hair though. Now that's straight. That's black. That's come on. And actually, Nick, come here.
It's kind of mixed.
No. Go, Sarah, move. Nick, get over here.
Aries says it's kind of me.
It's kind of I heard it. Okay, now this is my son. Now bend
What
over.
up, Nick? What up,
You
Nick?
see this carpet right there? Now that's black. Come on. Now you know that.
Yeah.
I was gonna point.
Hey, Ish. Hey, Ish. Ask him to show his wife that we've never seen before.
You saw her last week.
Aries,
you saw her last week.
We still don't know his wife, man.
You saw her.
We saw the right hand.
Yeah, right hand. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions real quick. Okay, Spitfire. And I got. There's one thing that. Okay, let me start over. New York Giants or New York Jets?
If you know what, neither, man. But if I had to pick, I'm gonna go with the Giants because they got the better success.
See, that's what I want. That's what I wanted to hear.
No, but what is he like?
Wait.
What is his team though?
Huh?
What is your team though?
I was gonna say, I'm not really a football dude, and I know that's blasphemous to say. And even though I'm from New York, I'm not a baseball guy either. I just wear the hat because I'm from New York, so I got a rep. But my favorite sports is basketball and boxing. But I've never really been a football guy other than playing Madden on PlayStation. But you gotta understand something. When it comes to football and those two teams, let's be honest. It's like the Mets and the Yankees. One is the wifey and one is the side bitch.
Yep.
The Mets and the Jets is the side pieces.
Okay, Question two. Saturday Night Live or in living color? If you had to pick one.
I would go with SNL because it's more historic in terms of all the celebrities and great comedians that have come out of there. Whereas in living color had a run. You know what I mean? And other than its run, that was it. SNL is like an institution.
All right. That's going to be a tough one. Nas or Jay-Z? And you can't take that. You can't push.
That's like saying Dave Chappelle or Patrice O'Neal. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna say Jay-Z from a totality perspective, from a just everything. But Nas is in his ass, dog.
Now, did you like his last? Did you like his last album? Was it 444?
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I to be honest with you, I haven't listened to a Jay-Z album in a long time. I'm more in love with his older work.
Right. Fade to Black, Blueprint.
Yeah.
Okay. So I also heard that you were, and just help me out here. Are you still trying to learn about hockey? Because if you are, I know somebody that can help you out.
Where'd you get that misinformation?
Hey, I just heard that you was trying to get into hockey. I can't divulge my sources. Never, not a little bit.
Whoever your source is a bad source. Not do it at all, man.
I tell you what. I'm gonna find the tape and I'll send it to you. Okay. So, all right, here we go. Now here's another one. Well, I'm gonna flip it because I want to go to boxing, but you and I, we're kind of even on, but we have that same idea on boxing. So I'm gonna give you a couple names, simple legendary comedian names. I don't want to say legend, some are, but we'll discuss that too. And I want the first thing that come out your, first thing that hits your mind. Okay. Richard Pryor.
Okay. The GOAT.
Okay. Red Fox.
Wow. Damn. Sorry, I got to come back to that one.
Okay, that's fair. Eddie Murphy.
The MJ of comedy.
Okay. Bernie Mac.
I like that.
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
First thing.
Dang,
Damn,
Snooki.
dog. You stumping me.
You're so persistent, man.
You know, it's almost like with all of these comics, there's something great to say about all of them. But trying to define them in their own space is a little difficult because it's more than one word answer.
Right. And the sad thing is I'm not done either. Chris Rock.
Genius, but not my cup of tea.
Okay. I like that. Dave Chappelle.
Let me go back because I know when I say because Dave is the GOAT, but whenever people ask me about my Mount Rushmore comedy, I always tell them first that Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, Bill Cosby. That's like there's the Mount Olympus, and then there's the Rushmore. So when I think of Mount Olympus, I think of those like they're the gods. But my Mount Rushmore is like Patrice, Dave, Bill Burr, and like Corey Holcomb or Tommy Davidson.
Okay. Cat Williams.
Acquired taste.
Okay.
Like let me tell you something, man. I always say when it comes to comedians, just because you don't make me laugh don't mean I don't understand your genius. Chris Rock is brilliant.
That's facts.
He's a genius comedian. I look at him and I go, fucking brilliant. But he don't really make me laugh. That don't mean I don't think he's funny. He just don't do it for me like a Dave Chappelle does it for me. But it don't make him any less of a genius.
You know, it's good that you said that because for me, so with Chris Rock, now I love comedy, so I follow all the great ones, i.e. Aries Spears. So one of the things that the jokes that Chris Rock had said that I haven't forgot to this day was the big chicken, how father eats the big piece of chicken joke, and the one joke where he said, "No white person wants to trade places with me, and I'm rich." I will never forget that. I'll never forget that. Okay, and I got one more for you, Kevin Hart.
There's some white folks that would trade places with him. That's
you think so?
That's a great point. Hey man, to be rich, famous, and for a second have a big dick. Yeah, they'll trade.
Aries, I'm on board, baby. I'm on board.
There you go.
Okay, and the last one, Kevin Hart, and he wasn't last for any specific reason. He just happened to be last right here.
Rockstar, man.
Okay, so I just listed off to you Pryor, Murphy, Mack. Oh, and I'm sorry, I got another one. Martin Lawrence. I can't believe I left him off here. Martin Lawrence.
I'm a fan of Martin in movies.
Okay.
His stand up doesn't do it for me like that. And I always thought, and I know this is going to be blasphemous to say this, I always thought the Martin show, as popular as that was with black people, I thought sometimes it was too over the top.
Okay. I can see that. So I'm going to start over.
It's not
so
a popular opinion, but it is what it is for me.
I you know what though, I can see that. But so with the 9 comedians I listed, and I'll go over it again. I said Pryor, Murphy, Mack, Fox, Cat Williams, Lawrence, Hart, Chappelle, and Rock. If one comedian had to go, which one would it be? Ooh. Now, before you answer, I'm going to give you mine. All right, I'm gonna be fair. And Clary, you got to give me one, and Ish, you got to give me one too. I'm going to say I'm cool. Now, this list here, it's a strong list, but I'm going to say Cat. I'm cool. If one had to go, I would say Cat. Ish, go ahead. Ish, you're here right here. Go ahead.
I'm going to say Cat.
Okay.
I mean, I like him, just like how you said with Martin Lawrence, I like him more of his movies than his stand-up. I mean, sometimes he was his, big punchlines were good, but, I just feel like his movies were just him. Yeah. But, I mean, he's still good. Don't get me wrong. He's still great. But
of course, yeah.
Out of all those, yeah.
Clary?
I'm probably stuck between Cat and the last one, Kevin Hart.
Oh, really?
I never got into Kevin Hart, man. So I don't know if it was the timing, the age thing. I didn't. I don't know, man. I never even watched him. I'm not a big movie guy anyway, so I never saw him in the movies either.
Okay.
So
I still remember him from Soul Plane. I mean, not too many people remember him on Soul Plane.
Scary movie.
Well, that movie alone means he's got to go.
Well, thank you.
Well, that had a really good comedic cast. I mean, it had Gary Owens. Gary Owens was on that one. Snoop, Roseanne Barr's ex-husband, which I'm sorry, that's how he's going to be remembered. Tom.
Who the hell is Roseanne Barr's ex-husband?
Tom Arnold. Yes,
Tom
thank
Arnold.
you. And Godfrey. Godfrey was on there. Man, he had me cracking when he was doing that.
It was almost like it was a stellar cast, but think of it like, a basketball team with a lot of great talent, but poorly coached.
Oh.
That you to have that kind of talent and for that movie to be that big of a dud, it was a great squad, just poorly coached.
Yeah. So kind of like the Lakers that lost to the Pistons 4-1.
No, they weren't poorly coached. They weren't poorly coached.
Well, I would say poorly coached, but I'm just saying they didn't win it.
No, I would go more or less with the Lakers that had that year where they had Eddie Jones, Shaq, Nick Van Exel, and Kobe.
Okay.
And Del Harris was the coach.
Okay.
Right. What do you think of San Antonio? That's what I want to ask. That's my team. They missed the playoffs for the first time in 23 years, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by that time, that chemistry wasn't the same, and everybody was old, and it was time.
They could have won more if Duncan would have made that hook shot that he always makes.
Yeah, but Duncan,
he always makes that hook.
Duncan, yeah, but he's old now, so his time was up.
Yeah, and Ray Allen was that clutch.
Yeah,
that was nasty.
So I do want to bring up boxing too, because I know I actually got into boxing a little bit myself. Now, would you agree that Mayweather is one of the pound for pound champions? I mean, best fighters. I mean, would you put him? I don't want to say a Mount Rushmore. You know what? I'm gonna be generous. Let's say, would you put him on a top 10 list of best fighters? Now, I mean, what?
Top 20.
Top 20.
That to me,
I agree.
Top 20, not in the top 10.
Agree.
Listen, I know it's not his fault because he wasn't of that era, but Mayweather has always and listen. A lot of people want to point to that record. I would rather have a guy whose record wasn't perfect but fought the right fights. Didn't necessarily. I don't want to say ducked anybody. But his style is to, hit and not get hit. And, of course, that's the sweet science. You're not supposed to get hit. But show some nuts, and I just always felt like he was too much of an evasive fighter. When you look at guys in that welterweight division when the era was at its peak, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Iran Barkley, Wilfred Benitez. That was a time when them dudes, Julio Cesar Chavez, De La Hoya, Pernell Whitaker, that was an era when dudes looked to fight each other and the competition was fierce. Mm-hmm. Mayweather came along at a time when it was like, had he fought a young Shane Mosley, might have been a different outcome. Had he fought a younger Zab Judah, might have been a different outcome. Had he fought a younger De La Hoya, might have been a different outcome.
I still think he won that fight.
He fought guys who were all past their primes.
He fought Canelo when he was too young to me.
I had so Aries that De La Hoya and Mayweather fight. I score the fights also when I'm watching them. I had De La Hoya winning that fight. And I don't know if you remember how the fight went towards the last 3 rounds. Mayweather kind of took the last 3 because it looked like De La Hoya took him off. But, man, I still had De La Hoya winning that fight, man. I don't know. Do you remember that fight? Or?
Yeah, dude. I'm like I said, I'm a fight fanatic. So, I've seen all those fights. I got a lot of those old fights on VHS that I had converted to DVDs. I've been to several fights in Vegas. So I just think that, Mayweather, as perfect as he is, he fights cautious.
Oh yeah.
And I like dudes who don't fight cautious.
So what do you think of Canelo? That's what I want to know. He's the top fighter right now. I mean, he's doing what you're saying that whoever's top in that division, he's gonna fight. You know, I think he's going for his
he's
fourth
a bad
belt.
boy. Right, he's a bad boy. It would be interesting to see him fight Mayweather now, because when he fought Mayweather, he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Have you been to one of his fights, Canelo's?
No, I've never been to his. No,
man, I've been to one, but we were pretty far away. But you can still hear the punch from way out there. I mean, he just hits so hard. His body shots are probably the best I've ever seen.
Oh, I mean, he digs the body. He digs it, man.
I still remember Mayweather.
I went to the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, and I think that's another fight. Had that fight happened a lot earlier, that would have been a different outcome.
Man,
who was that fight Pacquiao fought before Mayweather and got knocked out? Who did he fight?
Raul Marquez.
Okay.
Raul Marquez put him to sleep.
Yeah, they went 3 fights, 3 matches.
Dude, I was at the weigh-ins for that fight. I didn't get into the fight, but I was in Vegas for that fight, and I went to the weigh-ins. And you know what? Raul Marquez was jacked, bro. Like it was like sketchy, man, how jacked he was for that fight, man.
You want to talk about someone jacked up? I thought when Mayweather fought Cotto, I thought Cotto was going to take him out. I mean, I thought Cotto was going to take him out in the 8th round because he looked strong, but towards the end, he looked like he was gassed. Oh, Spears, are you into any of the UFC fights? Do you watch any of those?
Really. I never got into MMA or UFC.
More
I never
boxing.
got into that.
My man.
Yeah, I'm just straight boxing.
Did you remember the Cotto and Margarito fight? When they say he got caught with the with the cast.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when they rematched, Cotto beat that ass.
Yes, whooped his ass.
And you know what's crazy about that? The way the wrapping in the hands, man, they thoroughly checked those guys. I mean, even the level that I was in, we got our gloves, our wraps got signed. So I don't even know who was back there signing that dude's wraps, man. How do you even get away with it? Especially at that level, of they're fighting at. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, where were you at when Andy Ruiz Jr. won the championship? Where were you at when you heard the news about that fight? When he beat
Andy Ruiz Jr.?
Yeah. When he beat Anthony Joshua.
Oh,
they're heavyweights.
You know what, man? I probably was somewhere on the road. You know, I don't really fuck with the heavyweights anymore because there's nobody, first of all, from America, and it's just nobody interesting. You know, again, I'm 45. I came up in that golden era.
Yes.
When, the heavyweights was a young Tyson, Lennox, Riddick Bowe, Michael Moore, George Foreman, Lennox Lewis. So after that era died out, a lot of these motherfuckers with names I can't pronounce, I just lost interest.
And their brothers.
The European heavyweights kind of took over, the Klitschko brothers and those dudes. Yeah.
Well, I follow you on Instagram. Obviously, I listen to your podcast. Now I'm going to ask you it's somewhat a personal question. Does your face still feel like what's her name? Halle Berry's, was it butthole?
What?
I said her. Way to get that quote wrong.
What are you saying, bro?
His sources are horrible right now.
I said my face looked as young and felt as smooth and tight as a young, pristine Halle Berry's ass.
That was way off. That was way off.
I summarized.
It's 2 different neighborhoods.
I was summarizing.
I know, but you can't summarize ass and butthole. Ass cheeks is the suburbs. Butthole is the ghetto, nigga. Ass cheeks come with a lawn. They come with a lawn and nice neighborhood and Mexicans that cut your grass.
Right. And you're saying the butthole got the taped up windows and the framed up doors.
Yes. That's a whole nother zip code.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So again, like I said, I kind of continue on with your Instagram, I want to jump on this topic about, and we all know about Dr. Dre and this, and he's going through a divorce. My wife and I actually had this conversation, and I always say my wife is different from most because she agreed that
because we haven't seen her.
Angie, come here real quick.
Aries,
No. Don't call it. Finish your point.
Okay. So my point is that
finish your point.
She agreed that for her, one, challenging the prenup is wrong because the prenup is already set. It's a contract, but for her challenging, trying to get more is, in a sense, not her place to do. Oh, she's not available? Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So I said, so how much, Dre's worth $1 billion. How much would you want? I said, then I threw out the figure, 100 mil. Would you be good with that? And she like, that's more than enough.
Let me hold on. Let me stop you for a second. You said your wife is different than most, right?
Right.
Let you win the lotto tomorrow at $200 million and y'all get a divorce. I promise you, she'll be the same as all them other hoes.
You think so?
She's different now because you ain't got no money and y'all not getting a divorce. Let you get some money and get a divorce. She'll wear the same uniform all them other bitches wear.
Now, the funny thing is, I will say that when we've been married 21 years this past June.
Yes.
And,
yeah. Half.
but so I was in the Army when we first got married, and I was slick because when she saw my bank stub, she thought the minus in front of the money meant I had money in the bank. I said, no, baby, that's what I owe the bank. She thought I had money. I was like, no, that negative is that's far from the truth. But
Sneaky, what the hell is your question, man?
Well, no, it's more of a statement.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. Well, my question is, Aries, add to that. No, I'm kidding.
But what specifically?
About the whole prenup and, how.
Listen, any man that's in a 50% tax bracket should protect himself. Right. The hard thing is you don't learn until you get burned. When you first get with somebody, it's about love. It's about the pheromones. Your nose is open. Plus, you don't want to insult the woman you love by asking her to sign a prenup. So I'm saying that to say that you make bad decisions when you're young and in love. But once you get sodomized through the court system, you learn to smarten the fuck up. So I always say a prenup is marriage's condom. So strap up, niggas.
And I'll tell you this right now. I can only see myself getting married once. There is no way that I could see that happening again.
Hold on. Win $200 million lottery and see what you do with that. What kind of you pick up with that, Sneaky?
Oh, if I win $200 million, I'm not getting no. I'm not. Wait, it's different. If I win the $200 million, if I'm single, no, I ain't getting married. Heck no. But if I win it while I'm married, that's different. So then I have to do with.
Well, listen, I don't think everybody is built for what marriage entails. Now, again, I don't know a whole lot about you personally, but from what I can gather, you seem like a family dude. You seem like you comfortable with family and living that kind of lifestyle. I'm trying to get there, but I still have some shit in me that wants to not necessarily run wild because I'm too old to be in the clubs and I'm too old to be in the streets. But I've been married twice. I've been sodomized twice. So I'm not in any rush for ass rape anymore.
Right. So you bring that up. Like you said, you have other shit that you want to do. Please, indulge us. Now, the three of us here, we're all family men. Okay, please, and say it slow. What was it like to was it host the AVN Awards? And please don't leave any detail out. And let me just sit back and just say it slow. Just slow and easy.
You know, here's what's disappointing. It's not really what you think it is. You know, the porn game is not what it used to be. So once upon a time ago, back in the 70s and the 80s and maybe even the 90s, it would have been a dream come true. And I mean, if you've never been to the AVNs, it's a shock to the system just to see what these girls, you know, do and act like because they don't have fathers in their lives. But at the end of the day, you know, it's not what you think it is. You know, certain, you know, like the parties and stuff that you go to can be a little bit more exciting than the moment. But, you know, in terms of what I like, body type, female wise, I don't like girls that are built like 15-year-old teenage boys. And that's what most of the porn stars look like now. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, voluptuous hoes, thick in all the right places. And them girls don't work as much anymore.
Yeah.
Well, do you know why that is?
Just because, you know, we live in an era where, you know, anorexic is sexy.
He's right. He's right. No.
Yeah, I still like the thickums. I still like the thickums.
I got a question. I'm gonna go to basketball because that's what's, you know, I've been watching lately. Who do you think is gonna win the finals this year?
Without a question, the Lakers. The Lakers.
Well, I mean,
it's not even gonna be close.
No question. I mean, so they're gonna represent the West. I mean, you think the Bucks gonna represent the East?
It don't matter if the Bucks represent the East with Jesus Christ on the team.
No.
The Lakers got it. The Lakers got it.
So you ain't worried about the Clippers?
And not at all. Again, the Clippers is the side piece of LA.
I don't know about that. The claw about to bring it.
Man, fuck that. LeBron has had rest. AD has had rest. You know what I'm saying? This is a joke. This is a joke.
Nah, but Kawhi just turns it up on a different level in the playoffs, though. Like it's just his playoff record is just. Yeah.
So who is your best?
Who did he do that against when they won?
Who was it? Golden State, right?
To win the championship.
Golden State.
No, who did they to win the championship? Was it Golden State?
No, it's Golden State. Golden State's in the West with them, dude.
Oh no, who they play?
Toronto.
Oh, wait, no, he was Toronto. So did they beat Golden State?
Golden State beat Toronto, yeah.
No, Toronto beat Golden State.
In the final. Toronto beat Golden State.
Oh yeah. That's why I knew I was right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but they were injured.
Yeah, but
they were injured.
There you go.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping.
Yeah, no, my fault.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah.
There's no way they're beating a healthy LeBron, a healthy AD. No way.
So Aries.
AD is a piece though. AD is a piece.
Easily. Being from the Dallas Fort Worth area, I'm obviously a Mavs fan. My boy Luka, you think in a couple years, it's time to make a run? You think Dallas can make a run in a couple years?
If they keep that team intact.
Yeah.
I like Hardaway. Hardaway's nice.
Hardaway's a great addition to that team.
Yeah.
Porzingis? Ooh, Porzingis is nasty.
Well, he's a little soft, but Porzingis is soft, man, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah.
So Aries, what you got going on right now? Are you guys because you know the last I heard about the podcast, you and Andy were in quarantine. You guys going to be on the road anytime soon?
You know what, man? It's touch and go because if gigs don't flat out get canceled, they get rescheduled. You know, I was supposed to work this whole. Normally I work the whole month throughout the whole year, but what are we in now? August.
Yeah.
Before that, my whole July got canceled to one gig. You know, I was supposed to be in Miami at the end of this month. That got canceled. So I've only done one gig this month, which was in St. Louis last week. So this coronavirus is kicking us in the nuts.
Yeah, likewise here. We were I mean, everything was shut down. I mean, you and Andy was in Dallas a few weeks back, right?
Yeah.
And
why didn't you come out?
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you why. Because of the freaking coronavirus. I saw the tickets. I wanted to come and catch your show, but I'm definitely going to be there next year. I'll tell you what, my life now.
So Corona kept you away?
I don't go anywhere, man. I don't go. Well, I go to work. I go to work and I come home. And on Saturdays, I go to the barbershop and I come home. I don't, because I have a couple of my kids, well, they have some medical conditions and I don't want to be the one, and, I'm just trying to be safe for them. Oh, but don't think I forgot. Don't think I forgot. I still owe you 2 bowls of gumbo. Don't think I forgot. So let me give a little backstory. In the beginning of the show, I had mentioned how Aries was the inspiration of wanting to do a podcast. And I texted him, or I messaged him on Instagram. I said, hey, I'm coming up with a podcast. This brother said, I will be your first guest on the show. And I'm like, bet. So in his show, Spears and Steinberg, it's called, did that name stick? The Jew and the Jerk? Did that stick?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. But I'm gonna tell you what, you could call Aries whatever you want, but he is a man of his word, and that's all I got to say about that. And I appreciate you.
I'm a man of my word if I like you. I tell a lot of niggas yes, and then somewhere in the pipeline, I decide I don't like you. I come up with a reason to stop fucking with you. But
that's honesty,
like you, nigga. So I said I didn't want to flake on you.
and I appreciate that. And it was funny too, because obviously you don't know what happened behind the scenes. And if you two want to indulge, go right ahead.
Oh my
I know you
goodness.
Guys will. So I didn't want to. I was already going to, hit you up today, and I didn't want to bother you too much because I know time is money for you. And when I text, I said, "Hey, we're at that hour mark," and you were like, "Aren't you gonna text me the link?" And I was thinking I was gonna give it to you later because I didn't want to put too much. But I'm glad I texted you when I did because my shit shut down.
He flipped out so badly.
I'm talking like 30 minutes before the show. My screen was froze. The Wi-Fi didn't work. And
all he had to do was do the router. Restart the router.
And I didn't know how to reset the modem because my wife has it hooked up there, and these motherfuckers were like, reset it. I'm like, I don't know how to reset the modem. And I'm used to a Commodore 64. I don't know how old school you are, but that's an old school modem. So that's the only thing I'm used to. And I'm glad I did it because the wife's like, you would have touched my setup, I'd have killed you. So yeah, that's my story. And I'm sticking to it. But it all came into fruition and it worked out here.
All good, man.
Man.
No, I want to say thank you for just spending some time with us. I would never thought I would be talking to you in my life. I used to watch you on Mad TV. I'm only 28 years old, so I used to watch you with my dad when I was young, and I never would have thought I would be having a conversation with you. So I just want to say I appreciate it. Just giving us a little bit of time.
Daddy.
No,
yeah, appreciate it. OG?
Larry?
Yo, likewise, man. Thanks for stopping by. We know your time's valuable, man, and precious. And for 3 nimwits, man, just starting a podcast off and getting together like this, and for you to stop by, it means a lot, man. And I want to throw this out there to you, Aries. Like, the meaning of truce for us is the behind the scene is we want people, because the world is so fucking crazy right now. We want people to know that it's okay to share different opinions. But at the end of the day, we're all fucking adults. You know what I mean, Aries? We're all adults. It's okay to disagree, man, as long as you're not some blatant racist or some blatant something else. And that's what we're trying to focus on as well. The just being normal, and it's okay to have different opinions. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know how new you guys really are, but because
this is our 3rd episode.
Third
episode.
Yeah, in terms of perspective, me and Andy, we're on episode 180, but we're still wet behind the ears because when you look at guys like Fighter and the Kid, or
Mm-hmm.
I won't even use Joe Rogan as an example because that's so out there.
That
But there are guys who are on episode 400. So me and Andy still feel like we're babies in this game. But once upon a time ago, we were at episode 3-2. So
Yeah.
you just got to keep plugging away, keep grinding. And the cool thing that you'll look forward to is you don't even have your legs yet. Wait till you
Yeah.
get to episode 30, and then wait till you get to episode 130, then 230. Eventually, it's like y'all like a basketball team that's gonna figure each other out. So they know that when motherfucking Clay go to my right, I could do like
Mm-hmm.
magic and hit him with the no look. I don't even have to look at him. I just know where he gonna be when I throw this fucking no look pass, and he gonna finish it. So in terms of where you're at versus where you're gonna be, that's the thing to look forward to because you're gonna figure each other out, when to talk, when not to talk, who's hot, let them take the lead, when to fall back, and that's the kind of shit that makes me excited because we know we still have room to grow and get better. Just stick with it, man. And
I
and and, and,
appreciate
and
that.
just talk how guys talk.
Yeah.
Do what dudes do. And
Yeah.
your audience will either latch on or they not.
Right.
Hell yeah.
I think and this time flew by for us. I mean, there was so much that I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, just the latest post that you put on Instagram about the black guy defending the Confederate flag, Nick Cannon voting for Kanye. I mean, there was so much, but I think, man, and you want to talk about waking up on Christmas morning. Today was the slowest day of our lives. You have no idea because of this. And, I really appreciate you. And I met Tommy Davidson years ago, and I met some few actors, but I told myself not to say something stupid. And I'm going to tell you a quick story because I met Tommy. He was the first celebrity I met. Okay, and I'm from
cool
a small
shit, man.
and he was, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm from Sierra Vista, Arizona. That's I don't know. I'm assuming you know where Tucson is at, right? About 2 hours south of Phoenix. So I'm an hour south.
Some of the ugliest pussy come out of Tucson.
Okay, now I had some in Tucson, and it ain't. You must have found the wrong ones. But anyway, that's another story for here or there. That's more of a one-on-one type deal. But anyway. So I'm in Savannah, Georgia. I'm in the Army, and I saw Tommy Davidson. Let me tell you what I told this fool. I said, "Look, I don't believe the shoe. Can I see some ID?" Yes, I said that.
Oh shit!
I said some stupid. So I was saying
what
to
was
myself,
his response?
he was like, "Man, I shook your hand, right? Come on now." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." So I just walked away, and my battle buddy, who is my roommate, he's like, "What? What made you want to say that?" I'm like, "I was excited. That's the first celebrity I ever saw in my life." So,
right.
So I woke up this morning. And I said, I'm not going to ask you for your ID, Aries. Okay.
Let me tell you a funny story. When I first came to LA, I was 17 years old. My manager at the time was Norm Nixon. I don't know if you guys really know Norm Nixon, but actually I have his jersey hanging up in my theater room. He was the two guard for the Lakers when they won their first couple championships with Jamal Wilkes, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, coached by Pat Riley. And Norm his wife is Debbie Allen, dancer, choreographer. She produced A Different World, Felicia Rashad's sister from The Cosby Show. So, they know everybody. And Norm is best friends with Denzel Washington. So one day I'm at Norm's house, and it's me, Norm, Denzel Washington, R&B singer James Ingram, God rest his soul, and John McClain, who was one of the top record producers for Sony. Now, prior to this, whenever I was at home in my neighborhood in Jersey, I would hang around a group of older men, and I would crack jokes, crack on them, just try to be the center of attention. And these are dudes who are like regular Joes, postal workers, truck drivers. So I could do my thing, and I was seen in a certain light. So I thought the same shit that I did in Jersey would work here. But again, Norm Nixon, two-time NBA champion. Denzel Washington, major movie star. James Ingram, Grammy Award-winning artist. John McClane, top CEO for Sony Records. And I'm doing the same thing, and none of it's working. It's all falling flat. So at one point, Denzel was eating some barbecue. And I said, brother, what you doing eating that pork? Didn't you just play Malcolm X? What you doing eating that pork? And Denzel said, listen, you don't have to be a killer to play a murderer. You need to stop while you're behind. Not stop while you're ahead. You need to stop while you're behind. So the lesson that it taught me is, while you always want to be yourself, study the room. Know who you fucking with. Because what you do that applied back then don't mean that it's going to apply now. This is a different grade of Negroes.
Right.
So learn the room. And sometimes when you shut the fuck up and you just listen and you observe, you learn more than if you run your mouth.
Yep.
I know the excitement of seeing a motherfucker make you want to go, I want to impress them. But there's a time for that. There's a time for that. So there you go.
So you're right. People don't know how smart you are until you open up your mouth. Simple as that.
Or how smart you're not.
Oh, exactly. Yes. But for me, the case with Tommy Davidson, I was just in such a awe. I had nothing else to say to him. So I was just speaking just to speak. And what came out was, let me see your ID. I bet you
what I did with Denzel.
Yeah. And I wonder if he remembers that. So if you ever bump into him, Tommy Davidson,
right?
Just be like, hey, did somebody ever ask you for your ID? I mean, he'll be like. But I tell you what, we're close to an hour. I don't want to take more of your time.
I guarantee you. No, I was gonna say to you, I guarantee he don't remember that. You know why? Because we meet 1,000 motherfuckers a day. So it's like one in, one out. So unless somebody takes the time to make a personal connection with you and fuck with you just on a regular in-out situation, unless you do something so absurd and crazy, he probably don't remember that. Yeah. Right.
Gotcha. So I'd love we could talk to you all night, but I don't want to hold you up. Thank you.
All good. And listen, man. I wish y'all the best of luck. And you know, when y'all get to episode 30, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Jump back on, see what the progress look like. And I always tell, man, just put the bat signal in the air. I'll meet you on the roof like Commissioner Gordon.
Okay. Now, this is for my oldest told me to do this because I told her I was going to be on with you. And I don't know if you copyrighted this, but don't sue me. McDonald's.
There you go.
I had to do that. And yes, and I'm gonna make a promise to you. If you put $10, a lot of money, on a T-shirt, I'm gonna get one. That's a given. I'm gonna get it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Do you have anything coming out? Please. This is our show right now is yours. Let everybody know what you got going on.
Listen, for the 6 people that have just heard this podcast, stay with these brothers. Help them grow.
Yeah.
Listen, if one customer, it leads to 1,000 customers. So,
yes, sir.
And we're at a point where, you know, we're not turning anybody away. So anybody that just heard this podcast, DM me in my Instagram under Aries Spears. I'll send you the link to the Spears and Steinberg podcast. Help these dudes grow so that eventually I can have them on my podcast so we can all go remember when.
I appreciate that.
Much love,
Yeah.
man. Thank you, Aries.
Love.
Y'all got it, man.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
man. Yes, sir. You have a good night. Y'all
too, man. Much love.
Much love.
Wow.
Can
you believe that? For the 12 people, there was 12 people. There was 12 people when he said that.
But that's live though, man. I mean,
yeah.
We're not worried about the live show. We're worried about the listens on Spotify and all that, and just talking. And we just want to have fun, man. That was an honor, man, guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I stopped smiling the whole time, yo. Like, y'all don't understand how much, like, I would have never thought. I'm 28 years old. Like, when I was watching this dude, I was a kid. Like, I would have never thought that I would be talking to him one day. And just to talk to him for a fucking hour, that's fucking dope. Like, I'm good. I'm Gucci.
And
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope.
We did not only speak to the man, it was like a constant flow. We didn't waste his time.
Yeah.
You know, and guys, hats off to you
appreciate the fans.
Ish, you did. OG, I mean, you was phenomenal. I mean, this was and he loved the montage.
Next time you're gonna dress up in the motorcycle jacket. Because you do look like a dude from Sons of Anarchy.
Have you seen that show?
Yeah, well,
my wife.
That's such a good show.
I don't watch TV.
Top 5 show for me.
My wife
Top 5.
Okay.
And I gotta say something, man, before we get off, because it really pissed me off. You all.
Go Stars! I see it, Scotty. Go Stars and go Mavs.
Mayweather is a top 3.
No.
Top 3, and I don't even like him.
No.
And I don't even like him.
Why did you say that?
Well, because
I told him I didn't like him. I don't like Mayweather's. I say top 20, just like how he said it.
99 boys. Oh, that's okay.
I'm just saying.
There's any questions in the chat before we get off?
Let's see. Let's ask him.
Yeah, Scotty. I'll check on Facebook. Anybody downstairs? Nicholas.
Yeah. So,
can you come get me some water, man?
What I found interesting, man, I didn't know he liked boxing.
Yeah,
so
he's a huge.
Cool, man, because that's my favorite. You know,
I love boxing. I love boxing.
And hockey.
I thought you and him were gonna have a little conversation with boxing. That's kind of why
I love boxing. I could talk it all day.
Okay.
Yeah. How I was naming the fights because a lot of people don't know the small fights that like Margarito versus Cotto, and he knew it, and so you know what I'm saying, like, and my dad's met Margarito. That's the crazy thing. He got a picture with him and everything.
Hey,
so
Becky, appreciate the love.
Becky.
Hi, Becky. But yeah, man.
Hey, Becky, you're doing my meet and greet at Chico's, remember? Shout out to Becky. She's doing my meet and greet at Chico's.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah, we're going to record. We should do a show from Chico's, man. That's what we should do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do a Saturday show.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I mean,
you ready for the drive?
Yeah, it's kind of a fun drive.
Where's it at?
El Paso.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, that's what Liz was talking about, right?
Yeah, that's what she's at. She's in El Paso as well. My biggest, the one that likes me more than Sneaky. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Greg? Shout out to
What's up, Greg? Hey, I like him on TikTok, man.
Hey guys, that Greg that just popped in, he's a big positive influencer on TikTok. And Greg, as I'm trying to get on this show to tell his spiel and talk about the positivity and bringing people up. That's what I actually had a conversation on the phone yesterday with Greg. So yeah,
from New Mexico, right?
Yes, he's from. I can't remember.
I got family in Deming in Las Cruces.
How about we answer his question?
Oh yeah, what is it?
How does it feel?
Man.
Well, you know, Greg, what's crazy is over my lifespan, I've met some celebrities more in the sports world that I was involved in boxing, but I never had a conversation like this with a celebrity. So it feels good, man, that he took his time out of his day to help our podcast and join us, man.
And he sees how many followers we had. Like there was times where it was like at 6 or 8, like. And he stuck there the whole time. You know, that's love. You know, I appreciate. Thank you.
I love the fact he said, I told him, thank you. You were man of your word. He said, I'm only man of my word because I like you. I'm like, damn. I'll take that.
Who can't like that cute face, man?
In the show, I know.
Holy shit.
Speaking of a cute face, how's Mrs. Clary doing?
She is doing good. She's with the girls right now, talking about you.
Norma. Thank you, Norma. Thank you.
He knows that she's listening. That's why he asked.
So real quick, guys.
Oh, is she?
We're still gonna do our Sunday night live show, and if you can't find us there, if you don't have time, go find us on Spotify, Anchor, or any of those other podcast apps.
Follow us on Twitter. If you don't see us, follow us.
Oh,
on
that's
Twitter.
right. And I know you guys saw some movement on TikTok. We now have a TikTok page. Truce. Please go on there for the 9 people that's on here. Follow us there as well. I finally got, I had some free time this afternoon, and I was trying to knock out some stuff, and I was able to do that. And Norma, thank you for the love. What's Raton?
That's the city he's from. That's the city in New Mexico.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
How do you say that? Is it raton? Because isn't that rat in Spanish?
I say raton. I say raton.
I'm gonna say raton. Hey guys. Hey, what's up?
Okay. Sunday, I know you do your toast. Can I do it instead?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I got somebody, and I'll make sure I write it down so I don't.
We all can give one.
Absolutely.
No, I'm the only one. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I got to. I mean, obviously, OG, if you got somebody, go ahead. But I do have someone as well.
No, guys, I had fun with it, man. I had fun tonight. I had fun talking with Aries Spears. It was an honor. And sharing it with you guys made it even that much better. And whoever stopped by and is listening to this podcast or going to listen to it later, I want to say thank you as well, man. This was a good day for us. And we're all trying to do the same. Most of us spread the positivity and go forward in this crazy world we're in. And that's what we're here for, to share a laugh and love and talk a little sports in between. So I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by, man. And much love. I'll see you out there in the TikTok world as well. Sneaky.
Ish, you got anything?
Yeah. Much love to all y'all. Y'all, I love every one of y'all that popped in. It means the world to me. Like I said, I'm doing this just to bring a smile to one person's face a day. If I can do that, that's enough for me. So much love. Let's go Stars. Let's go Spurs, even though we didn't make the playoffs. But yeah, have a good night.
Wait, they got eliminated?
Yeah, they're out.
Oh, you talking about Spurs? I'm thinking of Dallas Stars.
No.
Hey guys, I just want to say one thing. Aries Spears was on our show, and we did the damn thing.
Yeah.
And I just got a text from him. Hold on, he just texted me just now. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. I had fun. Damn, that feels good.
It's all that matters.
He's lying to us.
You know what? I'm taking it. We did the damn thing.
No, yeah, much love.
I couldn't have done it without you guys. Love you guys. Love everybody that watched. See you guys Sunday, 8:00, Dallas, Texas time. I like to say that. And let's go Giants. Oh! Spit!
I'ma keep it 100 here, man. Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be